Hi everyone, welcome to Film Vets. I'm your host Paul Dixon, and with me is my co-host
Dan Young.
We're a couple of veterans who like to talk about films and television shows, and today we're going to do a review for the trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I know.
Yes.
Yes, we're big tmnt fans. tmnt fans, and we're going to watch the crap out of this thing. Join us, won't you?
Come with me. And you'll see
creepy
a trailer.
That's great. I like both those logos. Yeah, I like those logos.
Yeah.
Of course, Seth Rogen, permanent teenager.
Yeah, permanent teenager.
Oh, I love the animation. Very much...
that's really crisp.
Reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Let's try that again, but with ninja stars.
Hey, why do we
like a missing tooth on Ralph.
Like my head?
Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Can I kick it? What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Oh, we've prepared our whole lives for this. Can I kick it?
Oh my, I'm gonna be sick. Leo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding?
It was an accident. Mikey, watch out!
So, you were baby turtles who made contact with mystery goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze. That's nice, right?
All right, I can get on board with this.
I can kick it. That was the trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I'd love to hear your thoughts, Dan.
So I mean, if anybody hasn't been able to guess, I am a huge Ninja Turtle fans. In fact, I don't think I've liked anything. I didn't like anything in my early part of my life. Like nothing. I was just an angry small child. You know, as a toddler, as just like.
How much has changed?
And then my mom introduced me to the Ninja Turtles, and I absolutely loved it. It was just the greatest thing. In fact, I still have all of the seasons of the original show. I think it's like 10 seasons on DVD. So I love it. I dig it.
Sorry, I just want to mention input there. I used to have the Burger King VHSs that came out. I don't know if they were the actual cartoon show, but I remember having at least the one with the snowman. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
I had one with, oh man, I can't remember. I think it wasn't the one with the turtle blimp.
Okay.
Maybe it was.
I do remember
they had the turtle blimp in
that
one. I don't remember what it was.
I remember that
specifically.
Yeah.
So going into the trailer, I love the direction of the animation, but one of the things that seems to be the hardest part when an adult writes a teenage mindset, they always seem to kind of miss the mark and make it obnoxious. Like if you look at the more live action, more recent Ninja Turtle movies, they're so obnoxious. And it's like, well, I understand where teenagers can be obnoxious, but they weren't all like that. Like when we were teenagers, we weren't all like that. Teenagers nowadays, they're not all like that. So it's like they just picked 4 a-hole teenagers and went, you know what? That's it. That's what we're going to write about.
I think definitely for the Michael Bay films, the produced films.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was unfortunate because that is not what the Ninja Turtles were supposed to be. This is it. This seems to hit the mark a little bit better. What do you think?
Yeah, I felt the teenageness of them came out. They're younger. They felt younger. I remember who they cast for the Michael Bay produced ones. They were not adults, but they were, in my opinion, too old to be playing those parts, especially the one that played Raphael, who's now on Jack Reacher. He's amazing, that actor. And he's on, he was on that Titans. He was on Titans. Huge dude. He's really intimidating looking, but he's a great actor. I thought he was too old at the time to play that role. This feels like it's great that they're de-aging them even more a little bit to be like right on the cusp of being teenagers. They're at the beginning of that stage. And and they'll grow into those roles over time if they want to make sequels or whatever. And I'm totally okay with real teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like extremely teen type, like they're probably like 13 or 15 in that age range. It's really young, but I think that's important. And I think that that's what really appeals to us as for the love we have for these heroes in a half shell. And I think it came across Turtle Power. It came across really great. I am surprised about the way April O'Neil looks, because I'm just used to her looking like an anime wet dream, and she doesn't look like that at all in this. She looks like a really good journalist, and honestly, I don't mind that at all. I just, it took me by surprise. Splinter looked interesting. I only got him for a split second.
Yeah, we only got like a slight, like just a still almost of
Did
him.
he have a fro? It looked like he had a fro.
I mean, maybe it was so quick
go back and look at that.
I just maybe.
Yeah, but we saw the voice cast the day before, and there was like Paul Rudd, there was
Seth Rogen.
Seth
obviously.
Rogen, of course, is Rocksteady, I think, or Bebop. What? I think it's Bebop.
Yeah.
No,
somebody
Rocksteady,
Rocksteady, and I went, that makes sense.
Rocksteady is John Cena.
That's it.
Yeah.
That to me, that made perfect sense.
Great cast. Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad is going to be playing Baxter, and there's
Jackie
also
Chan is Splinter.
Jackie Chan is Splinter. That's who I was forgetting. Yeah, it sounds like the cast of the actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I love that they're doing this. They're making it about who fits the best for those characters, as at least the main characters. And they're saying, okay, we got these kids that are super talented. You might not know who they are, but they fit the roles. And that's all that matters. I'm totally down for that. You can cast Paul Rudd or John Cena as these minor characters or side characters or villains, but the main turtles, I'm really glad they didn't try to get names for those.
And then just like alter the voice so it's unrecognizable and play around with it. Just keep it as natural as possible.
Yeah.
And have fun with it. And it sounds like that's what they did. I mean, honestly, from the look of this trailer, and we're going to be getting a whole list of mutants in this one. So
Mutant Mayhem.
Who was your favorite mutant aside from the turtles? Aside from
it's
like
funny. I was going to ask who your favorite.
Who was
turtle
your favorite?
Was. I was going to ask who your favorite turtle was, but
Donatello.
Actually,
Donatello, hands down.
Dude, that's mine. That's seriously mine. There was something about Donatello that just the fact he's a nerd and he's got the longbow stick. I love everything about Donatello. I thought they really messed him up in the movies. I don't.
Oh yeah, they did. I like that he always was building stuff.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part about him, is he was always just taking things.
He's
and
the tinkerer,
repurposing.
He's the smartest one of the four. Yeah,
and I mean that's what I've always enjoyed doing throughout my life. Is I built my own PC, and I like working on my car. I like constantly working things. I even 3D print a ton, and it's mostly because I like working on the 3D printer. Let's face it, you don't get a 3D printer because it works. You get it because it breaks.
It's like getting a jalopy so you can fix it up all the time.
Yeah. Except the rims that I have on my printer still don't work.
You got to do that. Oh man, I'm not going there.
No.
Anyway,
just
so favorite mutant.
favorite mutant. Who's your favorite mutant?
That's a hard one, because I really the one that comes to mind the most is Baxter, the half fly look.
Oh, the fly.
But I'm having trouble remembering a lot of the mutants. What can you name some, and maybe it can refresh my memory.
You've got Mondo Gecko. You've got Usagi Yoimbo. You've got the Mondo Gecko is literally a gecko, and then you've got Usagi was the rabbit, and he was like a samurai rabbit.
The samurai rabbit, was he part of that?
Yeah, Usagi Yoimbo.
Oh.
He was part of the original.
I didn't know that. I thought he was
Slash
thing.
is just another turtle. He's just dumber and more brutish than Raphael.
Okay.
Leatherhead was an alligator or crocodile. I think he was a crocodile, but I always get those two confused.
I think
it's hard to tell when you're looking at a cartoon.
Yeah, I think the Baxter one really stood out for me, is because he was the most it was the most messed up one because I don't know, the human fly thing is just creepy to me. I don't know, like the movie The Fly was always creepy to me with Jeff Goldblum. Maybe that was something.
Can we
there.
agree? Jeff Goldblum would have been a great Baxter, and then it would have given him a chance to be another Fly.
Yes,
like that would have been so good.
Yes. And definitely
exactly like you could just see him kind of fit into that role.
Well, he's already got the mannerisms down when he's turning into a fly. He's just doing one of those.
And he's got experience being a fly.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's funny. Interesting that the trailer for the Casey Jones movie came out like last week, or the trailer that the director made. And now this, I feel like there's a resurgence coming out for TMNT, finally,
I hope
which I'm really excited for. And what I want is this movie to be great, and then they take a look at Thundercats and do something similar with that. I want that so bad.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And
that
He-Man
would be
great, but Thundercats was my jam when I was a kid, man.
How do you tastefully do He-Man? It's basically like...
It's a comedy.
And otherwise, like, regular dude that when he lifts up his sword and
I mean,
by
you
the
could
power
do...
of Grayskull and he's in BDS&M gear. Like you go from, like, I've got to do homework to Leather Daddy. Like, how do you reconcile that for the big screen?
I don't know, but now I want to go write it as a challenge to see if I can make that happen. And see if I can
tell
make
you
that
what
movie.
you make that happen, and then we can just make like a supercut trailer and see if we can work that in. You're in LA, you can make magic happen.
You know, they actually did make a He-Man movie, to be honest, and it's called Thor.
Yes, they did.
To be honest,
yeah, that's fair.
Thor Ragnarok, and you're getting a lot of those same aesthetics. Really, you'd have to go really. In my opinion, you'd have to take it in a completely different direction because they kind of did He-Man with Thor in a lot of ways. So I don't know, but Thundercats, I feel like they haven't done anything like that. There's never been something like that. I think there's a lot of potential there, but something going back to the trailer, I really love.
Yes.
Sorry, I got ADHD. I love that they look like the Turtles. They look like turtles.
Yeah, finally back.
Oh my God, why is that so hard? Yeah, so those are my thoughts on the trailer. What did you think of the trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem? Are you excited for a resurgence of the Ninja Turtles? Or are you kind of over it after the Michael Bay films like we are trying to get through and forget about? Let us know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our other segments. Thank you so much, veterans, for your service and for watching today. And thank you, Dan, for joining me.
Oh, absolutely. I had a shell of a time.
We're gonna leave it at that. No.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Well,
everyone.
bye.